Hi, I'm Charlotte Barriel from Teen Click on This, here in downtown Los Angeles at the premiere of The Stream. I'm here with the director and screenwriter of The Stream. So what was the inspiration for The Stream?
I will give that to my director, Frank.
What was the inspiration? Well, I tell you what, life was the inspiration for it. Because as kids, we loved Star Wars. Star Wars, like, it's so funny. You know, you guys have Harry Potter and all that stuff. But Star Wars was the only thing. It was like, oh my God, Star Wars is awesome. So as a kid, it was just everything to us. So that's where the inspiration came from.
Do you think...
For me, when Estlin approached me about the project, I was just like, oh yeah, Star Wars, 80s, yeah, let's do it. So it was just like, yeah, I had to join in.
Do you think kids today are growing up in an environment where they don't have something like Star Wars to base their, imagination on?
Serious question. Yeah, it makes you sound like an old man or something, where it's just like, oh, in my day. But you know what? Yeah, we did have to imagine a lot more stuff growing up, and was some of the joy of, like, growing up in, like, the late 70s and the 80s. We had to make things and create. But there's a lot of creative teens out there right now too, still doing it. It's just, and there's more tools for teens now to do it. But for us, it was just a little bit rawer, maybe a little bit more fun. I used to make spaceships and UFOs out of my parents' saucers and plates.
I'm here with Levi Ware, who recorded a song for The Stream. Why do you think it was important to record this song for this movie?
I think the whole concept of the movie and what it goes to support is important. It's fantastic. I've worked with Dreaming Tree before, and actually they made a video for the very song that's in the movie. So I'm just happy to be a part of it and be able to support kids through The Stream and Boys and Girls Club.
Okay. And is there any way we can connect to you through social media?
Yes, of course. Twitter, it's at Levi Ware. We also have a nonprofit. It's at Melodic Caring, and this song is the song that's the theme song for the Melodic Caring Project. So it's all going to help kids that are, marginalized or hospitalized, yeah.
So what is the Melodic Caring Project?
We film live music and then stream it live to hospitalized kids. So they can't leave their hospital rooms. We bring them live music.
That's so great what you're doing.
Like this.
Yeah, are you guys excited to see the film?
Oh, super excited. I have a friend who's actually in the film, so I'm
Oh,
rooting
wow.
for him.
That's
yeah.
awesome.
I think it's awesome. I'm a Star Wars fan,
Oh, that's great.
and like that kid with the helmet and the wiffle ball
Does it make you want to go out and do the same thing?
makes me want to go out with like the real lightsabers and like cut down trees and stuff.
Who's your favorite Star Wars character?
I like Obi-Wan and R2-D2.
That's so cool. So because you guys are both youth in media, how do you feel about how kids are growing up in media, like Miley Cyrus, and how she's reacting to it?
Well, she is her own person. She's doing her own thing. Some of it is a bit too much for me, but I think she's a good person at heart, and it's just the transition is just getting there.
And how do you feel about the big Miley craze?
Well, I just think like she still is a really good singer, but like when she was Hannah Montana, it's a total different from now. But I think she just she didn't want to be known as Hannah Montana, anymore. So
Get away from Disney.
yeah, get away from Disney and stuff.
All right, that's awesome. Hi, I'm here with Nora, and she plays Paxton in the film.
Yes.
So, Nora, why does this cause strike a heartstring for you?
This cause is so amazing because it just helps so many kids, and it helps more kids graduate, but it's also it's such a fabulous experience for all of them. And it was great for me to be able to work with the kids firsthand and be able to meet so many of them because they're just truly inspirational kids, and all of them are so amazing.
Do you think you were able to teach them something about the film world and how everything works?
I think so. I think that I was able to help them understand the film industry, but I think they were also able to help me understand it too. They were working parts that I've never worked before, so they would teach me things, I would teach them things, and then we'd all eat lunch together.
That's so cool. And how was it working with Rainn and Mario?
It was very cool. I didn't get to work with Rainn personally, but Mario Lopez played my dad, which was very awesome. So I got to spend a lot of time with him. We got to talk about his daughter and his life, and he's such an inspiration, being AC Slater, which is so cool. He's the coolest guy. He just makes me want to push forward with my career and be able to reach where he is one day.
And also, I noticed that you're wearing just the cutest dress today.
Thank you so much.
I was just wondering, what are your fashion inspirations?
I'm inspired by so many different fashion. I love everything in fashion. My aunt works at Brooks Brothers, so I go a bit off of that, but I just like to add a little bit of edge and try to have a unique style. That's my main purpose. I go a bit off of Victoria Justice, so that kind of thing.
All right, that's awesome. And are there any social media networks we can reach you at?
Absolutely. My name is Nora Boustany-Jost. It's Noura Boustany-Jost. So you can find me on Twitter, you can find me on Instagram, you can find me on Facebook. It's either Nora Boustany, Nora Jost, or Nora Boustany-Jost. It's a mix of the three. So.
All right, thank you.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
I'm here with Jacob, who played Ernest on The Stream. What was it like filming The Stream?
Oh, it was really cool. I got to work with kids my own age behind, in front of the camera and behind the camera, and it was never 100% serious. But when we need to get stuff done, we always got it. We got it done. It was always just fun. There was no dull moments. And
so the Boys and Girls Club was a great addition to the set.
Oh yes, they had new ideas and how to do stuff, and they just kept everything cheerful and stuff. Because sometimes the adults, not all of them, but they can if they're having a bad day and they're kind of dull. And then with kids, they're being energetic, and it's hey, he's energetic, I'm going to be energetic, and then it kind of just rubs off on everybody.
So you always had a lot of friends around on set.
Yeah.
And what was it like being the younger Rainn Wilson and working with him?
I actually didn't get to work with him. They shot his scene about a month afterwards, but I got to work with Christopher Gorham and Kelly Rutherford and Mario, and they were all really nice. They gave us tips, and after we're done shooting, they all made sure they took pictures with everybody and they signed autographs. It was really cool.
So cool. And do you feel like this movie has inspired a lot of kids to reach for their dreams in a filmmaking business?
Yeah, it inspires them to stay in school, and if you stay in school, what you can do is limitless. You can be in a film. You can do so many things that you want as long as you just stay.
Hi, I'm here with CJ and Lewis from the film The Stream. So, you guys, what was it like knowing you were working on a film where the Boys and Girls Club was helping out?
It was awesome.
It was really awesome.
Yeah. Good energy all around. A whole bunch of kids,
It's
on
great.
set.
It's great to be able to have them learn different skills that they wouldn't be able to learn in other places, and to also be able to teach them things that they wouldn't be able to get anywhere else,
So do you think this program has inspired them to be filmmakers?
Why not? Of course. It opened up their eyes. They're exposed to the arts now. They got a taste of something. They got to travel outside of their comfort level, being exposed, working with celebrities, number one, learning experience, number two, and get to travel again without their parents.
That sounds like fun, yeah.
Win-win.
So I heard that you grew up with two deaf parents, correct?
Yeah, both of my parents are deaf, so I'm fluent in sign language.
Wow.
Yeah.
So do you think that helped you in the decision to make this movie and just the cause of growing up with family struggles?
That's a very excellent question. Of course it plays some roles because I had to grow up early and I had to learn life very fast. So of course it played a decision of, my route that I wanted to take.
And you think you can relate to a lot of these kids in some ways?
Of course. I grew up in Baltimore City. That says it right there.
Are you guys big Star Wars fans at all?
Yes. I love Star Wars. Oh my gosh, I think I've seen every single movie there is of Star Wars, and I want to see the new one that they're coming out with.
So when you heard that this film had a big Star Wars theme, were you?
Yes, I was very excited about it. I mean, we got to have Star Wars duels and things, so it's exciting.
Yeah, it sounds like a great set. What was it like working with the stars of the film?
It was really great because when they're on set, they really show you that when they come on set, they have their game faces on and they're professional, but they're also really courteous and nice. And that kind of shows you, if you do make it in this business, what kind of role model you want to be.
All right, that's awesome. And hi, I'm here with Rainn Wilson, who's in the new movie The Stream. What was it like working with the Boys and Girls Club on The Stream?
It was pretty awesome. I loved seeing all these young filmmakers learning their craft and honing their craft and working on the film. I've never done that before, and it was really exciting. I love that this film gives the young folk an opportunity to help be a part of creating something.
Do you think you're able to teach them, along with them teach you about the film industry?
You know, I didn't really, I mostly do voiceover and then one little scene in the film, so I wasn't really working with them that much out shooting in the field and stuff like that, so I didn't have that much to offer, but they had really good guides and mentors working with them, sound people and grips and gaffers and stuff like that, really teaching them the craft as they went.
So working in a business where money is such a big thing and basically revolves around the business, do you think it's important to do things for charity with the business and with films and do things like this?
Oh, absolutely. I love this business model where the profits from this film go to the Boys and Girls Clubs of America. How much better could that be? This should be a new way of making films. You know, you make a film about a cause for a charity and raise money for it and train young people and use people in the industry. There's nothing better. And
there's a big Star Wars theme in this film. Are you a fan?
I am a huge Star Wars fan. I was one of those geeky little kids in 1977, 78 that lined up every weekend. I think I must have seen it 10 times in a row. It was absolutely life-changing for me. So it was really cool to be a part of this that is so focused on Star Wars.
Also, do you think kids these days are growing up with an influence unlike Star Wars and they don't have that kind of imagination and inspiration that Star Wars gave you growing up?
Well, I think movies similar to Star Wars come out every couple of months nowadays. Big science fiction and blockbusters with incredible imagination and storytelling. And back then, there wasn't special effects and there wasn't CGI, and so it was a phenomenon. It was a completely new way of telling a story, and so that's why it had such big reverberations. So I do think, like I see with my son who's 9 years old, he likes Star Wars, but he also likes, you know, Lord of the Rings, and he also likes other science fiction adventures and Harry Potter, and so he gets a lot more of that kind of stimulation.
All right, that's great. Thank you so much, Rainn.
Thanks for having me on your show.
I'm Charlotte. Thanks so much for watching. And if you want to know more about The Stream, go to www.thestreammovie.com.
Hi there, I'm Rainn Wilson, and you're watching Click on This. And while you're at it, click on this.
I think you just can't bear to let a gorgeous guy like me out of your sight.